Hey guys, SUNSfan here with Ayesee, the amazing cast from Dota 2 Championships International. As you can see right here, entrance to the International Dota 2. This is the worst intro I've ever done. I'm so sorry, Ayesee. You don't deserve this. How are you doing so far, man?
It's been a good day. You could say that. I just got to see 2 Dindy Pudge games in a best of 3. I got to see Fountain Hooks. I got to see an unbelievable conclusion to one of the most memorable series I've ever casted. I think I'm doing all right.
You mean the 90 million minute match wasn't memorable for you?
Oh, no, that was memorable. Like I've been telling everyone, life is balance. I got a 98-minute match, which was very much a grind fest, nothing but hard carry and farm, real hard agriculture. Then I got that as well. So my experience here has been unbelievable. I've been so fortunate to work with so many talented people all week long, and to have the chance to go on stage and be a part of some of the most memorable games of Dota that we're not doing an interview.
Big plays.
But some of the most memorable games of Dota of all time. Just truly a magical week for me.
I know you try to stay away from picking your favorite teams and whatnot, but if you had to pick a team, not your favorite per se, but perhaps the strongest, Alliance, obviously a lot of people picking them. Do you think anybody other than Alliance can actually finish them off in some fashion?
I mean, let's be real. Na'Vi just pulled off something that people are going to be talking about for years. I mean, it's going to be years from now people are going to remember that game. And yes, the game itself was good, but what defined that game is what Na'Vi's able to do with their composition, their confidence. They're willing to put it all on the line with strange picks. They're willing to go out on a limb, and you can't teach that. That's something that just comes from those players, their character, who they are. Any team like that can't be counted out. I make no mistake, Alliance is going to be the favorite going into the upper bracket finals. But just speaking of Alliance, what makes them the favorite in my mind isn't just how well they're playing. If you talk to the guys, you'll see them occasionally here. Their minds are in such a good place. They're in such a calm, confident place. That makes them a seemingly unstoppable juggernaut. But again, how do you pick around, or how do you draft around the idea of the Dindy Pudge? Do you start banning it early? Do you let it through and take that risk? It's very much feast or famine, but at the same time, it's a liability that most teams, Alliance included, are not used to having to deal with. So when it comes to picking favorites, really there are only 2 names that I would put in that category, but I'd put them right side by side. That's Na'Vi and Alliance.
Now, last question here, and we let you go. Compared to TI2, how does this compare exactly? Because TI1, I've been saying this all day. TI1 to TI2, night and day, like completely different atmosphere. Obviously, there wasn't even a crowd really. Yeah. I mean, well, I guess there was, but not even comparable to this. But TI3 compared to this, how exactly would you rank it?
TI2 was perfect. And then Valve said, we're Valve, we'll make it more perfect. And that's exactly what they did. In every element, they stepped up their game. And anyone who's watched anything from both and compared them, the stage is better. You've got the much nicer raised caster analyst desk now. It's the little things. It's what characterizes Valve as a company, and what they've been able to do is just take something that was already damn near perfect and just put the little shine on it, that little sheen on it. And every year, it's just going to get better and better and better. And given the success of the event right now, the numbers that are coming in online, the passion and enthusiasm of the people here. I mean, there's so much more to do here if you're a spectator, for example. The workshop upstairs, you have some of the most talented graphical artists. I met a guy who used to work for Lucasfilm who's doing items for Dota 2. Yes, Manny, awesome guy. And, all these guys, you've got that to do. You've got the autograph desk, which I'm actually going to be at here in a little bit. There's just so much for everyone here to enjoy, and this is just this year. I can't wait to see where we go next.
This is the nicest man in esports. I was watching him through, you guys can't see it, but there's doors here, and he was giving away things to homeless people. I'm actually afraid you're just going to give like your wallet one of these days. Like, what is the deal, man?
I don't keep my wallet in my back pocket anymore. I keep it in a bag. That way, like, yeah. Well, I feel bad. I do.
That's okay. You're a cuddly guy. Anyway, thanks to Ayesee. Till next time, guys.